Today at the City Club of Cleveland, we are listening to a Friday forum featuring Dr. Ronald M. Berkman, president of Cleveland State University. We will return to our speaker in a minute for our traditional City Club questions. We encourage you to formulate your questions now and remind you to keep them brief and to the point. We welcome you to this City Club forum, to our television and radio audience, and to those present in this room, especially to those of you who are guests. We hope you will join the City Club and become active in our ongoing civic dialogue. We welcome guests at tables hosted by Baker Hostetler, Donald Cairns, Cleveland State University, Cuyahoga Community College, Friends of Joe Simperman, Medical Mutual of Ohio, Patrick A. Sweeney, Richard L. Bowen and Associates, and the Unger International Center for Local Government Leadership. Thank you for joining us today. Today is the Paul and Sonia Unger International Forum on Cleveland in the World. And Paul Unger was a longtime City Club member, and he co-chaired the City Club's 75th anniversary, The Power of Ideas, in 1987. He and his wife Sonia have been active in many parts of our community, including a special connection to Cleveland State University. Paul passed away last year and is missed by our members and friends. With us today at the head table is Paul's wife Sonia Unger and his sons Alan and Jerry. Will the family members please stand and be recognized? We are also pleased to welcome to our forum today students from John Adams High School who are here as part of our City Club student program. Participation of these students is made possible by a generous grant from the Fox Foundation. Will the students please stand and be recognized? Now we would like to return to our City Club question and answer period. We welcome questions from everyone, including guests. Holding the microphones today are City Club Outreach and Membership Manager Deborah Agosti and PR and Programs Manager Carrie Miller, right here. So, Dr. Berkman, first question, please.
President Berkman, one of the long-standing traditions of the City Club is to have challenging questions. So here goes. The plain dealer, which you quoted earlier, also reported that when you became president of Cleveland State University, you changed the practice regarding the appointment of heads of departments. In the past, those had to be approved by the board, but you decided that should no longer occur. And I'd be interested in knowing just why you made the change and what effect you think it'll have upon the relationship with the board and with the faculty.
Let me just clarify, it was not appointment of change of department heads that was changed in collaboration with the board. There had been a piece in the bylaws that said prior to offering a position to a dean or a vice president, the president shall consult with and have ratification from the board to make those appointments. So the only piece that was changed is that the board continues to consult on all major appointments, but to go through a ratification process, a full ratification process, prior to being able to be competitive and offer a candidate a position was something that we changed to allow us to be more competitive. But it does not change in any way the fundamental collegial governance or the assumptions upon which we choose leadership at the university. So thank you for the challenging question.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Dr. Would you like to come up here?
Yeah, I actually would. Because this question, I'm happy that council people are in the room, and it's a really good opportunity for me to say such a thing. I think that you're a very awesome speaker, and your interest in urban development is fantastic. You're an asset to Cleveland State University, and I wish that you were there when I came because you're open to helping people who really need the help. I went to Cleveland State because I needed to find a place to get out of my foster home. And I'm saying this not because I want the oohs and the ahs, but just to say it because people who are in foster care need an education because they don't have the family connections later. There is no support systems. I wanted to know if you would be open to creating a partnership with the Department of Children and Family Services. They're up the street from you. But not only that, after my first year in college, I ended up homeless because of a lack of support systems. It took me 7 years to finish my degree from Cleveland State, so I'm happy to say that I am an alumni from Cleveland State University. But the foster kids who are coming to Cleveland State University or who are going to Tri-C will not have the support system nor the self-efficacy that I got while going to Cleveland State. So they need a backbone at a university. Would you be open to doing such a thing?
Well, I think you actually should be up here. Because you just told the story with more truth and authenticity than it's possible to tell. So the answer is absolutely yes. Actually, this morning I received an email from another group of students, and this is a wonderful testament to how students themselves are sometimes reaching out to try to help each other. This was a group of single moms and military wives who have formed a support group on campus to try to help collectively deal with the issue of that single moms and military wives whose husbands are in service face in terms of trying to balance those responsibilities and get a college education. So I applauded them and applauded their ability to reach out to do this. I applaud you. You're a wonderful, wonderful testament to the power of Cleveland State University. The answer is yes. And my email address I'll give you after the program.
I think this question will be much less important, but to many, it's a significant part of any college experience. Some of your predecessors attempted to raise the image of Cleveland State by attempting to raise its basketball program to a national level. We did make the Sweet 16 once, and then the program crashed and burned in a drug and sex scandal. What do you see as the future of intercollegiate sports and their role at Cleveland State?
The chair of the city council tells me had he gotten more minutes, okay, in that game, we might have had a different result. I think, to answer the question, I think all urban universities, I'm going to start here, are challenged by trying to build a sense of community among their students. Students come and go. They have the kind of diverse responsibilities that we're talking about. So I think that athletics at an urban university in some ways is even a more important tool for weaving together students and weaving together a sense of place and affinity than it may be at a residential school. I'm proud of the athletics program that we have now. Our athletic director who's here, Lee Reed, has done a fantastic job and not only talks but believes in the premise that our students are students first and athletes second. And I'm proud of our APR. That's the academic ranking of the programs. So I think we've done a wonderful job in getting our priorities right. Winning more games will be exciting as well, but the priorities are more important than the scorecard.